In this video we're going to be looking at the 1BizApp settings and configuration. The settings item is on the left hand menu towards the bottom. Clicking on this gives you the settings menu. Here we can see the main settings you'll need to configure before you start working with 1BizApp. In the settings menu you can see things like My Settings, General Settings, Users and Security, Accounts, which includes tax codes and account codes, and importing and exporting. Let's start by having a quick look at My Settings. Click on My Settings and you can see options for theme, automatic editing and animations. The application theme can be changed between blue, black or metro. Automatic editing can be turned on or off, and you can choose whether to show or hide animations. Save any changes you have by clicking the Save icon here. It's also here that you set and change your username and password. When you sign up, you create a username and password, but you can change it to whatever you like here. If you need a username or password reset, contact your 1BizApp administrator or contact 1BizApp support via the 1BizApp website. You can only perform tasks in settings if you have the correct permissions. So if you can't see the options, you don't have sufficient permission. Next, we're going to have a look at General Settings. First, PC Settings allows you to force a download from the server to ensure you have the latest data. This happens automatically in the background, so you should rarely have to do this. You can also specify how many months' data to hold locally on your PC. Next, My Company is where all the main company information is held. Here you can edit and enter all of your company's data. A lot of this information will be pre-populated from the sign-up process. Most of this will be entered once and then never change, but you have the opportunity to change the information here if necessary. The tax codes here are set up in Settings, Accounts and Tax Codes just below. There are some things you need to change annually, like financial year start and next leave year start. The SMTP server is configured for your email client. These fields would normally be set up for you when the system is configured. There is one field that 1BizApp calls Projects by default that can be changed to a user-defined field. Change how it is displayed throughout the application here. Click on the Save icon to register any changes you have made. Next, we can see how the help files are added and edited here. To add a new item, click on the Edit Help Files icon at the top. You will then see an option to add a new help file. Fill in the fields as necessary. Now we're going to see where your drop-down lists are configured. Click on the menu item to see a list of all drop-downs that are in the 1BizApp system. Some of the drop-downs are locked, others can be edited or deleted. This is an administrator task that most users won't be able to do. Adding new drop-down items is done in the normal way. Notice that there's a standard pay rate which can't be edited or deleted, and that other pay rates can be, as required. Similarly, the first department is fixed, and others can be created, deleted or edited. Now we're going to have a look at user-defined fields. As always, to create an entry you click on Edit Fields. Then click where it says Click here to add a new item. The formatting of these fields is quite specific and would be done when the system is set up. Or it could be done by an administrator. Here we are entering the details for a task, which is a text field called Colour. To delete this field, first select it by checking the box beside the entry. Then click on the Delete icon at the top. You are asked to confirm this action before the item is really deleted. Finally, we're going to look at the reference code numbers. You have the option to give each project, product, purchase order, etc. a unique automatically generated number. You can put here various options like a prefix, suffix, next number in sequence, and these codes help to uniquely identify the item. The rest of setting configuration, including users and security, accounts and import settings, are in the next video in the 1BizApp help files.